1400 meters. Stand by. Sent back home from the 1400 meter marker in the opener. Lucretius, one of the first to react. Purple operator in the yellows right there. Cauldron towards the inside, looking to settle into a rhythm. Bella Fiorina. Sanctity gets up to sit in 5th position. Rampage, the white cap, to the inside. Giuseppe Song, they're really stretching out. And Cauldron now blazes a trail, goes 6 lengths clear. So Cauldron going into the turn with about 850 to go. 8 lengths now. Purple operator, Lucretius. Bella Fiorina is further back in the running. Sanctity's got about 9-10 lengths to make up. Giuseppe Song. Guy Fox next call. Then Billy Bazooka. Silver Stardust 14 lengths to make up. QUASIFORSURE is further back in the running. Homeward bound just on 400 to go. Cauldron with a big lead by 5 or 6. Lucretius now comes under the stick in second. Towards the inside, Purple operator. Sanctity's down the middle now, starts to make inward roads. Coming to the 200 meter marker. QUASIFORSURE's towards the outside. Towards the inside, Cauldron's had enough. Sanctity's running a big race. Giuseppe Song trying to close in. Silver Stardust extreme outside. They're coming from everywhere. QUASIFORSURE's now picking them up. Silver Stardust late, but QUASIFORSURE won it. Silver Stardust in a duel with Bella Fiorina. And then it's tight in behind that, maybe Sanctity.
The first race has been run here at Hollywoodbets Scottsville, and the two horses that were drawn alongside each other at gates 14 and 15 respectively have won and run second. So who's to say you can't win from a bad draw? The first and second horses passed the post, drawn out deep, drawn next to each other, fought out the finish. So there we go. Before I go any further, the gentleman that won the 500 Rand Johnson workwear voucher for the best dressed was Sipasande Tomose. And now this gentleman in the parade ring with me now is the groom who wins 1,000 Rand on behalf of Hollywoodbets and on behalf of Gold Circle, Simpiwe. Well done, congratulations. Your horse looked outstanding, and so do you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, excellent. Let's get Donovan in. Judging by the betting market, which you don't really follow, but a bit of a surprise at 21 Rand a win, or were you expecting a good run from this colt?
Our plan was always to give him a chance and let him finish. He's a highly rated individual in our yard. We think quite a bit of him. And look, we were just coming out to teach him today. We never go out there to win with them first time or to beat them up to win first time or run a good race. We want them mainly to come on because, like Pete said before the race, they've got the rest of their career to uphold. But this horse just won it in good style.
He really turned it on. Gareth Van Zyl's horse went helter-skelter off to the front and, you know, folded like a cheap deck chair halfway up the straight, and the pack just came. But you had a lovely turn of foot.
Yeah, no, he does. I'll let Pete give you a little bit more info on him, but beautiful son of Kusilo, and I think we're going to have lots of fun with him. Just a big thanks, obviously, Pete, Rose, Daryl, Mark, the whole team. We've just got a phenomenal team, and then obviously to Mr. Maingard and everybody else. Thank you very much.
Donovan, before you run off, we can't go through all the runners because we're out of time, but one or two of your next best rides that you could share with us?
Look, I got open chances today. Warren, I don't want to single out any of my horses. I do feel this horse, if he had a draw today, I would have marked him as my best race. But yeah, the rest we're in with the chance.
Lovely. Let's hope we chat later on.
Thank
well
you.
done, Donny. Okay, let's get Peter in, who's, what is it now, 4 winners in the last 3 meetings, if my maths is correct, but well done.
5, actually.
5, there we go. Maths was never my strong point. Well done, Pete. 5 winners in the last 3 meetings. That's a lovely stat.
Yeah, thank you very much, Warren.
Let's talk about QUASIFORSURE. Where, you know, yes, you know, although he's a quality colt and you do rate him, the fact that he's won on debut is got to be encouraging.
Yeah, he's from day one. He's shown that he's a natural athlete. Interesting. He failed the scope as a yearling, quite badly, I might add, and he's never made one bit of respiratory noise since the day he walked in the yard. He's never had any throat issues, respiratory issues. He's just clean. He's just one of those horses, clean as. Obviously, a huge congratulations and thanks to Robert Maingard and Guy Momet. Very solid supporters of the yard, and I think they may have a real quality horse on their hands here. You know, he's come and he's obviously going to improve for the race. The deep draw was always a concern, but the plan was to educate him, and Donovan did that perfectly. He's got gate speed, but we elected to sit him back. Fortunately, they did go a very solid gallop early, which obviously set it up for the swoopers. But he's a very nice horse in the making.
Pete, well done, and we wish you all the very best with him. Before you run away, your runners are competitive always, but your next best runner or your second best, next best?
Yeah, I've got one in the next. He bled quite badly at his last start, so he's coming off a break, obviously. He can place. And then I have one that's debuting for the yard in the 8th, a horse called Legislates Dance. His work has been solid, and I wouldn't leave him out of anything.
Well, keep up the sterling performances. Well done, Peter.
Thank you.
That's Peter Muscat. And of course, his son Daniel Muscat is also riding up a storm overseas. So the Muscat family are banging out the winners all over the place. Well done to you, Robert. Well done to you, Guy. Two very passionate owners. And well done to Bulan Stud as well. And this horse is by Quasillo out of a mare called Surefire. 14, 15, 2 and 13. The ball's rolling. Let's race.